So looking at this question, we have to look for all values of x. Now, firstly, looking at this trigonometric property first, which is cos square x plus sine square x. This is equals to 1, right? So we can just say that cos square x is equals to 1 minus sine square x, right? Change my pen. Now, let's substitute. So we have 16 sine s squared plus, here we are going to have 16 raised to the power of 1 minus sine square x, right? Is equals to 10. Now, using this indices property, we can just write this as 16 sine square x plus 16 raised to the power of 1 divided by 16 raised to the power of sine square x, sine x square, right, is equals to 10. Now, make a substitution. Let 16 raised to the power of sine x squared to be equals to t. Now, when you make this substitution, you are going to have t plus 16 over t is equals to 10. Now, multiplying through by t, we are going to have t squared here, we are going to have 16, and here we are going to have 10t. So let's write this. We are going to have t squared minus 10t plus 16 is equals to 0, right? Now, what are the two factors using factorization method that you are going to multiply together that will give you 16t squared when you multiply those two, and you are going to add together that will give you this? So the two factors, minus 2t and minus 8t. When you add this together, you get this. When you multiply this, you are going to get it. Now, let's now substitute these two for minus 10t, right? So we have t squared minus 2t minus 8t plus 16 is equals to 0. Now group it. What's common here? T. When you factor it out, you have t minus 2 into bracket, right? What's common in these two? We have, let's minus 8, right? So now when you factor it out, you are going to be left with t minus 2 into bracket, right, is equals to 0. Now, since these two are common, factor it out, you have t minus 2 into bracket t minus 8 is equals to 0, which implies that t minus 2 is equals to 0, right? And t minus 8 is equals to 0. So we have two values for t, which is 2 and 8. Now, let me to open to the next page. The other time I said let t to be equals to 16 raised to the power sine s squared, right? And we have gotten two values for t. Now, let's start with 2 first. So we have 16 raised to the power sine square x to be equals to 2. When you equate the base, we have 2 raised to the power of 4 sine square x is equals to 2, which is 2 raised to the power of 1. When you cancel out the base, since the base are equal, the power also will be equal, right? So we have 4 sine square x to be equals to 1. Dividing both sides by 4, we have sine square x to be equals to 1 over 4. Now take the root of both sides. When you do that, to eliminate the power here, so we have sine x to be equals to plus or minus, here we are going to have 1 over 2, right? Now we are going to look for all values of x. So now, firstly, let's group this. When sine x is equals to 1 over 2 and when it is equals to minus 1 over 2, since these are two values, right? Now, so when sine x is equals to 1 over 2, don't forget when sine 60 degree is equal, sine 30 degree is equals to 1 over 2, right? When it is positive. So when you subtract 30 degree from 180 degree, we have 150 degree. 150 degrees also 1 over 2, right? And it's still positive at that quadrant. But for the negative part, don't forget at the third and fourth quadrant, sign is negative. So at that part, when you subtract 30 degree from 360 degree, you are going to have 330 degree. So at this part, sorry guys, I wanted to write 150 degree here. So here we have 330 degree, and also we have that will be 210 degree. So these are all values positive. These are the positive and negative values for x at this point, right? Now let's look for the value of s when 16 raised to power sine s squared is equals to 8, right? So equating the base the way we did the first one, we have 4 sine s squared is equal to 2 raised to power of 3. So here now, for this to be fast, we know what to do, right? So we have sine square x to be equal to 3 over 4. So when you take the root of both sides, so plus or minus, we have sine s to be equals to plus or minus root 3 divided by 2, right? So now we are going to have, let's share this now the way we did the first one. Sine x is equal to root 3 over 2, and when it is negative here, minus root 3 over 2. So when it is positive, well, don't forget sine 60 degrees root 3 over 2, right? So we have s to be 60 degree here, and don't forget s is also sine is positive in second quadrant. So at that point when you subtract 60 from 180, you have 120 degree. So we also have 120 degree to be the value of x here, and at this point here where it is negative, third and fourth quadrant, so subtracting 60 degree from 360, you have 300 degree. So here we have 300 degree, and here we are going to be having subtracting 60 from 270, no, 60 to 180 degree, we have 240. So we have 240 here. So these are all the values for x. Look, and see we have 8 possible values for s. Guys, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.